All right, welcome everybody. Episode 152, Guns in the 701. I'm JD. Obviously, Clayton's not here. Got my guest, Leon Francis from 2A701. Leon, how you doing tonight?
Howdy, howdy. I'm doing great.
Awesome, man.
How you guys doing? MV ears.
Good evening, Eric Newman. Waylon Turnus, good evening, buddy. Thanks everybody for jumping on right away. Leon, I think we got a pretty good show lined up here for tonight, don't you?
We got a little bit of something. We're gonna cook a little bit, drink a little bit, talk a little bit.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna do that. What we got coming on tonight? Top selling guns. Haven't done this one in a few months. Top selling guns for June 2025. And Leon's got a couple too. He's got stricter gun control states lead in adolescent firearms fatalities, which goes against the narrative on that one, right, Leon? The mainstream there. And
wait a minute, the mainstream media lied to us. My mind is blown.
Shocker. And I don't mean one with two fingers and the pinky. I mean, you know.
Come on, man. We're only 5 minutes into this thing. Come on now.
Oh, and then we got six. This is going to be a fun one. I think we're going to do 16. Got this one actually from our sponsor Axe there from Guns in 701. 16 reasons why some loser citizens are starting to rethink owning guns. They're just short. But Leon and I are going to break these down. We'll definitely take you guys' comments. We're going to have some fun with these. And, hey, guess what? The ATF pistol brace rule vacated after whose DOJ agreed to dismiss it, Leon?
I don't know. I think his name starts with a T and ends with winning.
I'm not sick of the winning either. I will never get sick of the winning, man.
No, sir.
Never. And we're going to finish it off, of course, like usual, the happy ending chronicles. Going to be awesome. It's a real short one from Minnesota, actually. From Minnesota is where we're going to get this week's happy ending chronicles.
Nice.
Yeah, I think Red Lake. You know where Red Lake, Minnesota is at, Leon?
Oh yeah, camped up there, tons.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. Not that I want to get into it right now, but where's that at? Like by Grand Forks or something? Like is
no,
Red Lake?
It's up by Thief River Falls. It's in that area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna do. Just give me one quick second here to. I gotta remind a few people that we are freaking live right now. So
I know you see me looking at my phone. Like
I saw you do
what
it.
I'm doing right now.
you got to do it though, man. You got to do it. That's just how it works. Okay, let's see here. I got a big group of these guys. I think maybe one guy might actually listen on this whole group. But you know what? I'm trying to get Clay to get it like where we just do the automatic text thing.
Yeah.
I mean, is that a good thing to do, or do you think that annoys the shit out of people?
No, I like it. Even like if I'm not near my computer or whatever, I can just
Hmm.
put my earbuds in and listen to you guys. Even if I can't interact, I
Okay.
like the banter, man. I
Well,
like a bunch of North Dakotans, just kind of getting it on about guns and freedom
yeah.
and liberty and all that good stuff.
Well, we
It
got
beats the hell out of the mainstream media,
it
you know.
does. Well, you can interact with us too on here, man. It's fun. You can
Yep.
shoot it in, and we get your comments up right away. All right. Well, speaking of that, let's do it. One shot cap. Good evening, Patriots. Good evening, one shot cap. Brian Warner. Well, good evening, my fellow MVE. Always love that one shot cap. Says welcome, Leon. Right on. Leon's been, how many times you been on, Leon? A couple times, probably 2, 3. I think you did
Couple
drinks at the
three,
701.
2, 3, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I know.
One or two, I can't remember. There was whiskey involved.
Clay,
Couple of midgets, maybe. I don't know.
Clay and I keep trying to get Leon to get his own show going on here, but he's kind of getting settled in. Is it Enderlin, or don't you want to disclose? I might be.
Well, it doesn't matter if I say Enderlin because you can look in Enderlin all you want. You will not find us. We are way out.
Okay.
Way
Well,
out.
Leon's in Enderlin. Go look for him there.
Yep.
I mean, don't go there with bad intentions. You might be. So, all right, before we get into the top selling guns for 2025, Leon, I just real quick, Clay and I were going to do this last week. I'm going to cut it down. You ever buy ammo online, LF?
No,
No,
I don't trust it.
I try them local myself.
Yeah.
But USA Carry had this article: top ammo retailers ranked by customer trust. They had an independent comparison. They got this scoring system, which I'm not going to talk about. Gene Cox, good evening, buddy. You made it. I'm glad you're not sleeping yet. I can tell you right now, guys, get your sling on your rifle because it's going to be probably about a 2-hour show if I had to guess. So they got like I said, I'm not going to break down these ratings, but they call them a star rating, number of reviews, complaint history, accreditation status. So the number one online retailer, according to USA Carry and this Trust Pilot data, AmmoDepot.com, I guess. I bought ammo from there. Had a good experience. A couple times I have. Bud's Gun Shop. I bought firearms from Bud's. I've never bought any ammo there. Good experience there as well. Palmetto State Armory. Leon, you're familiar with those guys for sure.
Yep. I like those guys.
Yeah, PSA. Affordable stuff. Everything I've ever shot, people had their shoots real good.
I used to, sorry, man.
Go ahead.
I did, like, way back in the day, Cheaper Than Dirt had some pretty good deals on ammo, and I think I have bought from those guys, but nothing like within the last 5 years, maybe.
Yeah, I did too, but I think when Obama was in his second term, maybe, God, they just like went absolutely berserk on their prices, and I'm like, you guys are just some price gouging assholes, man. I'm not. Yep. I'm out. I get it. I mean, there's demand and the cost goes up, but that was just like ridiculous,
Yeah.
So number 4, sgammo.com. Never heard of them. And number 5 to round out the top 5, guns.com. I know what guns.com is. I never bought anything from there. I always thought it was just a freaking website to look at, gun info, but yeah, apparently they sell shit. So,
well, I never have. I know that I have friends that buy in bulk, and like I'm not a big boy like that, but I know that they buy in bulk, like big barrels of AR.
Oh yeah, like 55-gallon drums you're talking about.
Yep. And yeah, so I don't swim in those circles.
No,
like I said, I'm a baller on the budget.
I mean, so I do a lot of reloading even for my 223. I don't like to, but by the way, went out to Axe's yesterday and tried out some reloads I had. I told Axe, I think it's 3/4 inch. Came back, I was 0.2 of an inch over my guess, but 4 shots put him right in there. So, Brian Waters says, about time Leon came back. Can't use that tornado excuse forever. Just kidding, buddy. Glad you're all okay.
All right, Brian.
Lynette, good evening, Mega Man. Good evening, Mega Woman. Love it. Glad you're here, Lynette. Seen Lynette last night, actually, when I was out at Axe's. Gene says, I've never bought from any of those. Yeah. And I mean, that's what they went by their study. I'd like to see like online volume, right? Not by their scores. I'd like to see the volume of. To me, that'd be the number one of who. Dougie says a lot of places sell it cheap, but the shipping is outrageous. Yeah, I've said it before. Not like super bulk ammo, but like if you want to buy 200 rounds or something, man, Shields has freaking good prices on it. I know a lot of people are anti-Shields. I'm not.
Fleet Farm for me, and then Runnings. Runnings used to have the absolute best deal on ammo, and then COVID hit, and it just went, it went nuts, man. I walked in there, and I did not wear a mask because I am not covering this beautiful black face.
Right, as you shouldn't. You should not. Don't mess that beard up.
Yep. I got accosted a little bit, and I'm like, yeah, well, you just lost a ton of business, man.
Yeah, that's when you just pull it out like Ted DiBiase with the hundreds and then turn around and
walk out. Yeah.
Dougie says HSL for the win. Yeah, the HSL, which their 223 ammo shot good, but it was Dougie was there and we were shooting it over the weekend. Super slow, but it was accurate. But the 9mm stuff's freaking great, man. I mean, they're out of Utah, and they do have super good prices. So, all right. Right, one more thing, Leon, then we're going to get this. Dakota Territory Gun Collectors. You heard seen Gene Cox on there. Gene's the man. Mobridge, South Dakota, September 13th and 14th. The Share How. Is it the Entertainment Center, Gene? I'm sorry. That's where it's going to be. September, Dakota Territory. Good show. Gene's running it, so it's going to run like a freaking sewing machine. I can guarantee you that. If you need any information on that, get a hold of Gene at the number 605-848-2427. And I will say that again before the show's over. But
that's Mobridge, South Dakota?
Mobridge, South Dakota. Yep.
All right.
Yep. Actually, the first place. That was the first NRA banquet I was ever at. Drove down there with my friends Wyatt and Tammy. We went down with their mom and dad in their big diesel truck there, and yeah, we had fun. In fact, I still got a little Ram thing next to the event center. Okay, the Sheer How Event Center. That's what it's called. So yeah, I've heard Scott Bachmeyer and Gene talk about it before, and shit, maybe that's where I was when I was there at the first one. Can't even remember. Lynette says Runnings before Shields always.
I agree.
I'm telling you, they're not as cheap though. Like considerably. Shields is considerably cheap. Eric says, you say the 223 was super slow. Did the coyote outrun it? All right, so when I say super slow, Eric, I'll tell you what super slow was. I mean, it was a 55 grain hollow point. It's a Hornady bullet, I think they use, and that sucker was going out of a 16-inch barrel, 2600, which to me is freaking slow. That's even to me slow, like a 69 grain bullet out of a 16-incher. But the son bitch was accurate. I mean, it put, every time I shoot, it shoots like nice little, 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch groups. So, that's not very good. I need a bug hole group. This is out of like a freaking regular ass rifle, man. Not a rifle specifically, not a bull barrel or something like that, right? If I shoot it out of a bull barrel, it'll I can shoot the wings off a fly with the son of a bitch. Yeah, sure you can.
Hey, man.
One wing for sure.
I got a very quick detour.
Absolutely.
22 ARC. So, I got one for the coons that I am anticipating.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering.
Or anything for deer, for that matter, man.
Seriously. 22 ARC?
Oh, absolutely. They make that 88 grain now for that. That's some bitch will. Look at the ballistics out to about 250. You're good. Okay.
See, that's what I wanted to know is like how accurate that thing is going to be. And I know that the ARC is supposed to, you're supposed to be able to have punch at a distance.
Yeah.
And that sort of thing. So,
yeah, for sure. Like I said, deer out to probably 220, 250, probably 250 really with that 88 grainer with the testing and stuff I saw on it. But yeah, for coyotes and shit, you're good. You're good way out, man. That's some bitch 600-700. Yeah, that 22 ARC, all them ARC, these new advanced. When Leon says ARC, if you don't know, advanced rifle cartridges, Hornady's name for it. But they designed them cases to hold more powder, and they the angle of the shoulder and the neck tension or the neck length, so it holds the bullet, and they can get them closer, so it doesn't have as far to jump on the lead. And they're always. It's just like I know people hate it, but the 6.5 Creed, man, that it's so accurate because the way they designed that thing to. For the bullet length in there that you can use and the neck length and the shoulder angle. And I'm not a ballistician by any means or an engineer for goddamn sure. But yeah, that's the reason they're making a lot of these new cartridges.
Pronounce that again. You're
not ballistician.
Okay.
ballistics, I think.
Well,
Right?
I don't know. I'm trying to put that together in my southern brain, and it just don't work, man.
I mean, yeah, a lot of women are good ballisticians too. Oh shoot! All right, Leon, we're gonna start doing these guns. Top guns. I know a lot of longtime listeners have heard this before, and in fact, I did it on Jay Dillon's show for KFYR. I think might have been the last show I did with Jay, and he thought it was pretty cool. I like doing this. I like seeing gun sales and shit. So here we go. According to gunbroker.com, and of course, Leon and I are going to give you some great insight on this shit, when we're talking about them, right, Leon?
Sure.
Okay. These are all new ones, too. These are all new ones. We're not going used ones. I mean, that would take up a whole damn show. Semi-auto pistols. Let's start out with that, Leon. Number one, and I'm going with current, and if we can maybe go previous if we want to. Current Sig Sauer P365, and what's the one now, Leon, that is going off by itself? One just went off and killed the Air Force guy. Actually, is that the 320?
I'm trying to remember. I don't remember. I know the 6 hour. I like the 6 hour line, so I get why that is the current top of the heap right now.
I've shot 365 compacts, and that thing was. I think actually Axe carries a P365 compact, and I
think the Taurus had a faulty like drop safety or something. The Taurus, one of those lower end guns. Like a Taurus or a High Point or something. I don't remember a 6 hour.
Oh shit! Like the Kimbers are even doing that, and some of the other high price ones. Yeah, I watched that on they all look like big freaking dudes to me, but he's got his mountain range there. He's pretty. But yeah, I've seen him do the drop test for. Anyway, I'll tell you what. Tune in to Todd's show Friday because I am going to be filling in for Clay. I am going to talk about that Sig Sauer 320 and. Because that's a military sidearm. They won the contract a couple years ago. So number two, semi-automatic pistols, the old Glock 19. And I said this before, Leon. I don't know what them numbers mean on Glocks. What does a 19 mean?
That's a big
the long one. That's the long one. Okay. Yep. All right. Well, that's the one I'd like.
I'm not a Glock guy.
No, me either.
You know why? Because people always give me crap about my my Canic. And they're like, Canics are just knockoffs and blah, blah, blah. Like when we went to Fleet Farm to get Nicole her like purse gun, of course I wanted the Canic because they had the pink and the white and all of that. And plus, when she shoots my Canic, it's like a tack driver, man. It's awesome.
Yeah. I shot that, man. We shot that at Dougie's. That's a sweet pistol. And you're right. It shoots freaking awesome, too. Got a nice trigger on it.
Yep. But that guy was trying to talk her out of it, and I saw him. I'm like, and he's like, "They're just a Glock knockoff." You see, and he was showing, and I'm like, "Hey, dude, back up."
Okay.
But anyway,
you're right. Yeah, don't just because you're gonna. Don't get a kickback or something. Dougie says we're wrong here. He says 19 is a shorter version. Dougie definitely knows his. He said the P320 is the one that they're saying has been going off. So. And it has, man. I mean, I saw a video. A cop shot himself in the freaking leg. I'm not going to go down the whole. You tune into Todd's show Friday. And Todd, if you catch this, I know Todd he doesn't like to go straight gun shit, but I am going to make him talk about this one. Gene says, if the Browning High Power ain't on the list, it's probably un-American. You're going to be disappointed, Gene.
Going to be disappointed.
All right. So the top two that I just mentioned, the 6 Sauer 365 and the 19, same as they were last month. Number one, number two. Number three, Glock 43. Doug, feel free to tell us in the comments what length barrel that is, because I don't know. And that's up from last month where it was 5. It moves up to 3.
Yep.
Now we're getting into one I like here. Right here. This is my favorite one on the list right here. Ruger Mark IV. That's a 22. Love that sucker. That was 6 last month. Up to 4, baby. Jump up there. Love that. Number 5, the 320. It dropped. That was 4. It's down to 5, and I guarantee you after this.
Well, if you shoot people in the
yeah, hey, you know what's really going to do it is when I go on Todd's show, the Mitchell in the Morning, probably the number one talk show in the United States of America, and then you get Guns in the 701 on there. People are really going to nosedive on that thing.
Yeah.
Oh shit! All right, Leon, you want to take these revolvers here?
Revolvers. So, I love revolvers. Current Smith and Wesson model 683, and so the Colt Python was the previous, and the Colt Python, that's a nice revolver.
Yeah, and it dropped way down.
Yeah. I don't understand that. It must be a price thing, man.
Rick from Walking Dead isn't gonna like that.
Yeah, it's all the way down to the bottom of the barrel here.
Yeah, it looks like a nice ski slope there on the graph I'm looking at.
Yeah, I see that, man. Number 2 is the Ruger Blackhawk. Nice. That's a nice gun. I've shot that before.
Clay's got multiples.
Yeah, it stayed right there. It's got staying power. Number 2.
Heritage. 3, you mean?
No, it's number 2.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It stayed at 2.
It stayed at 2. Number 3, Heritage Rough Rider. Oof. That stayed right there at number 3. Solid number 3.
That's a rough firearm right there.
Is it? Have you fired it?
Yeah, and I know some guys actually won some from. In fact, a guy I work with even is one of them. Won it from the NRA banquets, and that sucker. Dougie, I think, has one that's got like that 16-inch barrel on it too. That pit.
Oh.
We've never shot. I've never shot it anyway. So
I got to get out there, man. And just play with guns.
Yeah.
Number 4, Smith and Wesson model. Well, did I do that? That sounds familiar. 629. No, Smith and Wesson is all over the charts. It's number 1 and number 4.
Yeah, baby.
Let's see. Oh yeah, and it's kept steady. Nope. Smith and Wesson 686. The one that's at the top.
Yeah, I was just letting you go, man. I was 686 is number 1, 629 is number 4.
Yeah, and then you have rounding up the top 5 is the Colt Python. Yeah. And wow, what a drop! I'm just saying.
That's the one we said took a freaking dive off the end there.
I don't know. I like that. That's got to be a price thing, man. I got to dig into that.
Yeah,
because I like that Colt Python is a nice looking gun. I'm trying to remember if I ever shot one. I know I've seen one, played with it. I don't know if I've ever shot it. So I wonder why that big a drop. That's huge.
I mean, from 1 to 5 in just 1 month, that's something. I mean, I thought like the 320 would do it. All right, I'm going to get to some of these comments, LF, and then we're going to hit our first break here, our big dog, one commercial. And then Dougie says 43 is Glock's compact version. Lynette says Todd has a blast with guns, and he does. And I know Clay and I said this. I'm not bragging. I'm kind of proud of it. Todd and Michael Bell were on. That's one of their best listened to shows. I love that. So Dougie says my P320 doesn't have a safety, so I would never carry with one in the chamber. Yeah, I'm definitely not a guy who I love a safety on my carry guns for sure. Any gun. Brian says we're talking about that Heritage. He says they are cheap and at every banquet you go to. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are, Brian. Eric says I have a Heritage 22 and that thing is accurate. Yeah, I never said they weren't accurate, but I mean, they just like, to me, shitty craftsmanship on them. Gene says if you buy the Colt snakes, don't worry about the price. Well, come on, Leon, come on out. But Bo has to stay home. He has too much testosterone.
Nope.
Leon's dog, Bo, man, that is the most alpha male dog I think I have ever came across. That guy.
Yeah, that dude.
Bo's, when he sees a female, man, he starts drooling immediately. So
literally drooling.
Literally, I'm not kidding about that. So
my father-in-law wanted me to nut him, and I'm like, no.
Oh, all right, Leon. We're going to take our first break. We're going to come back. We're going to continue with the top 25 sellers in June, single shot pistols. So we'll be right back. Here's our speaking of testosterone and big nuts right here. Yeah.
LAUER Auto Repair, located at 309 South Washington Street in Bismarck, North Dakota.
Give them a call at 701-258-6308.
The team of mechanics at Lauer Auto can take care of any problem your vehicle is having. And when you do business with Lauer, you can be assured you're doing business with a pro Second Amendment America First repair shop. There are plenty of other auto repair shops in the Bismarck-Mandan area. But why take a chance at patronizing a shop that might not have your beliefs at heart? Make no mistake.
Make no mistake.
Lauer Auto is your pro Second Amendment repair shop. When you talk to the guys at Lauer Auto, don't forget to tell them that you heard they are a sponsor of Guns and the 701 and that you appreciate their support of our pro Second Amendment, pro North Dakota live stream and podcast. That's Lauer Auto Repair, 701-258-6308.
701-258-6308.
Located 309 South Washington Street in Bismarck, North Dakota.
All right, I'm back. Leon must have had to get himself a refreshment there, no problem. JD here, Guns on the 701. Leon's filling in tonight for Clayton. Clayton's on vacation. I think he's down in Black Hills somewhere. So get out there, support. Hey, you got any problems with your vehicle? Head to Lauer Auto. Leon's had his vehicle in there, I think, at Lauer Auto a time or two. Haven't you, LF?
100%.
Yeah. How'd your service go there?
Awesome. Doug is great, man. I mean, he's not going to do this for everybody, but I got a couple of rings of deer sausage out of the deal. Yep. And then
that's the way to get your ass come back.
Right. I've been there a couple times. Yeah.
You hit a deer once, I think, with your work vehicle or some shit, right? Hey, there's Eli.
Eli.
He's all right.
And I just told him, hey, dude, we're like taping down here. So, but anyway, yeah, well, he's got a mind of his own.
He's all right. By the way, Eli, headshot extraordinaire on the squirrel there. So.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah. And he was way up in the tree, and he was proud. Love yes,
it. Sir. I'm a headshot man myself. So all right, let's get back into it here, Leon. Top 25 selling guns from June 2025 on gunbroker.com. Single shot pistols. This Rozzy Brawler, actually, I saw one of our sponsors, Little Angry Man Arms, had one for sale. Went from 2 to 1, right? 2 to 1. Bond Arms Derringer, single shot, went from 1 to 2. So these guys are dancing back and forth. Third, I've never even heard of this one, Leon. It was 3, stayed at 3. Trailblazer Firearms. I've never even heard of that. Have you?
Yeah, never heard of that. Bond Arms, that Derringer, I've actually seen one of those. I was actually thinking about getting one, but it'd be I just don't think those single shots are practical. And again, being a baller on the budget.
Yeah, I'd take that Brawler. That thing's pretty. I think it shoots 410s and 45 long Colts or whatever, something like that. Yeah. I mean, so that'd be cool. You on a snake gun or something? I always saw like a snake gun, but I mean, you can say a snake gun, but I mean, my semi-auto is a great snake gun too. So
the thing about that is, I have Eli, and I bought him cowboy boots, so he just head stomps. he brought me one today, like holding it up like this. And I'm like, dude, we got to do something.
No, that's perfect. I used to head stomp them too. That freaking water snakes and shit. So what do you got? Flat toes, like the shit kickers, or they got the round toes, or the pointy witch doctor boots? What do you got?
We do these bad boys.
There you go. All right. Kind of the work bootish cowboy boot, right?
Well, yeah. And Eli, I wanted to get him more dressier ones. So, we go to church, that sort of thing. But no, man, he wanted something with a heel on it. Oh,
yeah.
And he plays at them. Like he runs and climbs.
Oh, dude, I did the same thing when I was with neighborhood. We play football games and basketball, and they were always like, with boots on? I'd be surprised. I mean, and I remember I get boot polish out, the leather polish, and man, I loved it. I loved it. So, last one on the list here, Colt Derringers. All right. So I'll tell you what, semi-auto rifles, LF, why don't you take this one?
Ruger 1022, number 1, and that was
for many
last month and this month. So yeah, that Ruger 1022, that's a nice little firearm right there. And
I
then,
think just real quick, ever since Clay and I have been kind of doing this list for, I don't know, a year and a half, 2 years, the 1022 has been number one almost every time. So, all right, go ahead, Leon.
man, Ruger just made a run, dude.
Yeah, they did. Damn, I just saw that. Sweet.
The Mini 14. Everybody loves the Mini
That
14
18 model, man, with the folder and a stainless steel. That's a freaking. If I ever get a Mini 14, that's what I'd get. That's badass.
Yep. And then you got the Ruger AR-556. Now, I love
Jumped
that
way
gun.
up.
Yeah. And I know Doug's gonna hate me for this. He's gonna hate me. So Lynette, get him out of the room right now. The Kel-Tec Sub 2000. I tried to love that gun. I can't, man.
No,
I can 100% see why it fell down this list.
I'm with you because I mean I've shot one and I'm like I don't see the allure to this thing here.
I never did. I mean, it's not. It's like when I bought that High Point 9mm carbine. I thought I loved that thing, and then after I ran, I don't know, 50 to 100 rounds through it, I'm like, why the hell did I buy it? It was a phase, and it sounds like because the Smith & Wesson FPC took the Kel-Tec Sub 2000 number 4 spot from last month.
And that's a folder, man. You can fold that even too. That's cool. I mean, I think you can the Kel-Tec, but the Kel-Tec like folds over the top where the S&W goes sideways.
Long, and it folds. It's a weird gun. I mean, it just is. I'm sorry, Doug. I love you, man. But yeah, that is not the gun for me, and I can understand why it fell to number 5 from number 3 because I could see it being I could totally see it being a phase.
I'm actually surprised that thing is a number 5. To be honest with you,
me too. I didn't want to. We're kicking Dougie while he's down, man. Let's not do that. Doug has the toys. He has the range, all of that. We need to keep him happy. So, Doug, you got a free koozie when I come up there.
So and then get him some of that Fireball, that Special Reserve Fireball. You'll be in for no matter what. I'll get to a few of these comments here. Dougie says, I thought that was Spider-Man. I'm not quite sure what we were talking about.
When Eli came in.
Oh, shit. Okay. All right. Eli'd probably make a great Spider-Man, actually. Gene says, they're all snake guns. Right on, Gene. I couldn't agree more. Doug says, the 18 model. The 18 model. Yeah, Dougie likes that. And he says, easy on the Kel-Tec Sub 2000, brother.
I told you, man. Do your job. Get him out of there.
Yeah.
Make him happy.
I'm going to take the next one here because Dougie said I'm turning into a FUD anyways. I claim FUDical. So One Shot Cap says, how about the Kel-Tec PR57? Nah, man, that ain't even on the, it's not on the radar. And at least not on Gunbroker. I'm not saying it's not somewhere, but it ain't on. And Gunbroker's really the only ones that put this list on. I appreciate that. It's just fun to talk about. I like to see that. Number 1, bolt action. Straight across. It's been for a while. Ruger American. Yeah, I just bought a couple from John Regau down there at Little Angry Man. They shoot freaking good. Yeah, they're not the smoothest action or none of that, but I don't know. It just doesn't really bother me that. I mean, it's nice having like a Tika that's smooth action, but I don't know.
Maybe you got to break it in.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I've shot a ton of guns like right out of the box, and the action was garbage, man. Like you get misfires, hung shells, the whole thing. But you keep running it.
Yeah,
I kind of want. I've never owned a lever action rifle, so I think I want to buy one.
Sure.
And
absolutely.
I don't want my wife to hear, and I think she just snuck into the office next door.
She got Eli up by the door with the cup on it,
Yep.
So yeah. You want to? I mean, if you want a nice rifle, and that's which I understand, get yourself a Bloodline Kinetics one from Jake down there. Love my blood. You guys seen the one on the video? Multiple videos I had it on, and our challenges. Gun shoots freaking awesome, man. I'd highly recommend that to anybody. And Jake will do a hell of a job on the
Next time I come up, I think I'm gonna come up on like a Thursday or Friday. Hit Jake up first, and then just party and shoot.
Absolutely.
And then go home on the weekend. I mean, go home like on Sunday or something, and just make a full weekend out of it.
Perfect.
Get a bunch of my babies in nice shoes and dresses, and that's what we're gonna do.
Well, and if you do get a Ruger, because I will say they're pretty plain Jay in the stocks. I mean, even a Gen 2 is that paint job. Take it down to Jake. He'll put any camo pattern you want on that sucker, and it'll look freaking badass. So number 2, Ruger Scout, man. So I can tell you what the deal is here, Leon. You saw it was 31, right? And it jumped up to number 2. Yep. And I can tell you exactly why this happened. So there's the original Ruger Scout rifle, which is nothing like the one that's number 2. The number 2 Ruger Scout rifle is it's a Gen 2 Ruger American, the ranch, right? The short barrel, the 16-inch, but they got a special camo pattern on it, and they got a rail on it, and it takes AR mags, and it's got like that burnt bronze Cerakote on it, and it's got iron sights that come with it too, so it's pretty cool. So that's why, and that thing was selling like freaking mad. So like the old Ruger Scout, like Dougie has one in 308, and the new Ruger Scout rifles are limited edition as of right now, but the way they're selling, they're going to have to just end up selling these things outright. It's actually a Ruger Gen 2 with a special camo and a special Cerakote and a rail, and it's got the iron sights, and you can buy it like from I can't remember what company, but you can buy it from, and they'll put like the scout scope on and zero it and find the best ammo. But of course, then you're going to end up paying like $2,000. I think you can get them now for who knows the way they're selling, but I think they were like $700. But yeah, cool. So they're up to number 2. That's why they went from 31 to 2. Number 3, Tikka T3 went from 2 to 3. Tikkas are freaking awesome. I mean, for the price you pay, even for that too, man, they're so smooth and they shoot freaking great. That's awesome. Number 4, CZ, they dropped a spot. See, this Ruger Scout kicked all these guys down a notch. Number 4, CZ model 457, and I don't know, is that center fire? Maybe you guys can help me out in the comments. Is that 457 a center fire, or is that their rim fire? I don't know. Got Ruger again here with the number 5, right? No, M77. And the semi-autos and the bolts, man, they're flexing here. They went from number 9 to number 5 with the M77, which is kind of the step, it's kind of their fancier bolt action rifle. It definitely is from the Ruger American. So, hey. All right, Leon. So lever actions. You were talking lever actions, man. I'm gonna let you take these lever action one.
Oh yeah, I think I was looking at the wrong list there.
All right.
Yeah, but okay, we got the lever action. You have the Marlin model 1895, and it stayed solid.
These are all right across the line, man. They didn't move.
And then you got the Marlin again, 1894, and right across the line, great. Henry Big Boy Rifles. I've never heard of that brand.
Oh yeah, they got like the 18-inch barrel, I think, and then they're like a heavier barrel on them almost.
You ever shot one?
No, I have not. The Marlins I have, but never Smith. None of these other ones. Henry Golden Boy too, but not the Big Boy.
Yeah. So Dougie, get on that. We need to play with the Henry Big Boy. Smith & Wesson model 1854 rounds up number 4. And again, straight across all of these. And the Henry Golden Boy. I love that gun. I love that gun.
Tough to beat those, man.
Yeah.
Everybody I know has got one. My dad's got one. A couple of my friends want them. Man, they all shoot freaking lights out. I tell you what I do though, let's just say I was going to get one. That Smith & Wesson model 1854, and they got that tacked out black one. I know the traditionalists aren't going to like it, man, but when I see that, I get freaking giddy.
When I see a lever action, though, I want it to be a trad rifle. I want it traditional, man. I love that. I love that wood. And I know you're going to give me garbage over that. But.
No. It's because I'm like that with if like an AK, and I'm not an AK guy, but if I get an AK, I want the old wood commie looking AK is what I want.
Yep. I don't want one of these new like plastic looking
Yeah, they're trying to act like they're ARs. You guys aren't
Yeah.
AR-15s. You never will be. You don't
never will.
sniff that accuracy's ass either with that. So let's
Spray
just
and
go. I'm
pray,
going to get a
brother.
few comments where we go on here. Boom Country Hydrographics. What's up, buddy? Late to the party. No need to be sorry. Glad you made it. Appreciate you jumping in. Boom, he kind of does the same thing our man Jake at Bloodline does, but he does it out there in Dickinson. I think he's out in Dickinson. He's out western. He's out in the western edge there. Dougie says, I'll be okay, especially with the new koozie, Leon. So
Yep, I got you, man. As soon as I get that order in, and she's been working on it. I don't know what. I do know that when we had the tornado come through, like a lot of things just got put down the line.
Yeah,
so,
understandable. Yep. Brian says the price and accuracy make that action a moot point. And Brian's talking about the Ruger Americans. Yeah, I agree, Brian. And listen, if you get a Ruger American, I don't like the ones that don't take the. I like them because they take the AR mags. When I buy a FUD gun, I want that son of a bitch to take AR-15 mags because that's the most popular magazine by far. I mean,
yep.
In America, and they're reliable. There's a reason they're popular, not just because ARs are popular too, but AR mags, if it takes AR mags, Mossberg makes them, and like if you get one built, they can make them take them. But that's one thing I love about freaking Rugers. Gene says my big boy is a 41 mag. Yeah, see, Gene's when Gene came up for that was the Iron Sight Challenge. Yeah, he had some. I can't remember what he had. He had a lever action thing, but he just missed out on hitting that one at the longer range there in the money round. But Eric says, love those Henry lever actions. Gene says, 100%. I don't have a Smith. Yeah. They're smooth for sure.
I'm telling you, on Eli's 18th birthday, he's getting one of those bad boys.
Oh, hey, take it to Bloodline. Have me do a little lasering on there for you, a little something special for you.
Well, he's 7 now, so.
Yeah. Oh, shit, by then you might have your own laser thing in your house, probably. Gene said, I don't have a Smith & Wesson, but all the others plus. LOL. Yeah. One shot cap. He's got a Henry Big Boy 45 long Colt. Shoots awesome. Yeah, sweet. Love that. Boom Country says, just working on a house and building a 223. All right. Bolt action or AR? What are you building there? Curious. All right. We're gonna hit single shot rifles here. All right, LF. Do we want to finish this out or what? Shit, we got 3 left. All right, we got this and then like 3 shotguns, and we'll zip through these.
Yeah, I'm a little PO'd that the semi-auto shotguns don't have my baby on it. But yeah, let's go. Let's do this thing.
All right, single shot rifles staying flatlined right here. Number 1, CVA. Yeah, CVA is known for it. Ruger number 1 jumped up from 3 to 2. Henry single shot goes from 2 to 3. Number 4, Chiappa Little Badger. And I think this is a 22 thing. It's a weird looking rifle, but yeah, it stayed there. And number 6, Traditions Crack Shot. Never heard of this. Went from 6 up to 5 actually. So right on. Single shot rifles. They're fun to shoot, man. The kids were shooting it. We had a range day out at Dougie's. Kids love shooting that. And their favorite though at the end of the day, Leon, you know what it was? A 410 pump shotgun. So, all right.
Oh, nice.
Speaking of shotties, let's transition right into that with semi-autos. I'll let you handle this one.
So I'm just gonna say that I'm a little bitter because my baby isn't sitting in here anywhere at all. But anyway, number 1, G-Force Arms GF 00.
Nice.
Now that jumped up from number 4 to number 1.
Yeah.
So that's a pretty big. I gotta go play with one of those. So because that's saying something.
And if nobody knows, Leon, is that a upland game gun there, or is that one of these here tactical things? What is it there?
I think it's a tactical.
It is a tactical.
Yeah.
The G-Force arms looks like if somebody broke into your house, like it'd go take care of shit without you even carrying it.
Yeah. I've seen, I got a couple of buddies, and they're city boys, and so they have guns. What do you call it? Ironically, or whatever, they have the man buns and whatnot. So they've never even shot the thing, and if they did, if they didn't take their arms off because they don't work out. There's no creatine in their belly. I mean, there's nothing there. Anyway,
just
soy
smooth,
boys,
soft underbellies.
spaghetti arm. Anyway, you get me upset, man.
All right.
Number 2, the Beretta, who fell off of number 1. Beretta A400. Beretta still makes a very strong showing wherever they are, though.
Yeah, they are on this list for sure.
Yeah. Number 3 fell off from number 2, and it's again a Beretta model 1301 shotgun. So again, Beretta, solid. Number 4, again Beretta A300 fell off 1 spot again.
Pissing Tim Walls off. He can't load his.
Yeah. Tim Wall, don't get me started, man. We'll be like yesterday, 2 hours into it, and we're like, shit. We got everything left to do, man. What the shit? All right, go ahead. Oh man, so you gave me this big French word because you know I'm going to butcher it, right? Frankie, Affinity Series. Frankie, Affinity Series stayed solid at number 5, month over month. So
if I worked at Frankie, I'd be like, you know what we got to do, boss? What? We got to make the Frankie Donkey series here, man, like a double barrel coach gun.
Oh,
what do you think?
Look at that kick. Oh.
Yeah, see, that's exactly what I was thinking, Ella. I'm going to get to a few comments, and then we'll go to the next one here. Boom says, I asked him, hold up here. Gene says, iron sight in the 1894 Winchester in 38.55. All right, that's what he had up. Like Gene said, it took a while to get there, but that thing was pretty accurate. It was a cool gun. It didn't hurt your ears very much either. I will say that. I can't remember what he said the powder charge was, but it was low. Boom Country says he's working on an AR with blue anodized kit. My new laser engraver is being run over tonight also. All right, nice. Man. Josh, what's up, fellas? Late to the party, grinding away on a 5-day derby car build for my buddy's son. Yeah, and Josh, a big derby guy. His son Brody's getting into it. They got I forget the name, Josh, the Facebook site there. Feel free to put it on here, and I'll mention it. I know we follow it, and my personal page does. I just can't remember. One shot cap. My son's got a Winchester high wall, 270 short mag. Badass right there. G-Force rules. Okay, so Dougie's is at G-Force. Yeah, I'll vouch for that thing. We were talking about that yesterday. I told them guys are shooting. Yeah, what's that one you got again?
Does it take that? So I have the Typhoon.
Yep.
And it's wrapped in the American flag, and I'm just waiting to use it. Every night I look at my front door, and I'm just like, come on. But I live out in the country, so chances of that happening is non-existent. But, hey, Doug, I want to know if that 30-rounder fit in that gun.
He doesn't have a 30, but he's got a drum mag, and he said
one. I brought him one.
He said it as of right now it wasn't functioning very well.
Oof, that sucks.
Yeah, we talked about it. I mean, all right, maybe it'll get it going, but that's a badass shotgun. Anyway, Eric Newman, you can call it a man bun because men don't sport the bun, so maybe we got to call it the boy bun. I call it the saddle horn for their gay lovers, what I call it. So
yeah,
how's that?
Something to grab on to, like love handles on a black man.
I got some lovies too, man. I'm 54 years old. It's hard to keep them up. Josh Pattern. Okay, I told Josh look him up here on Facebook. You guys give him a like and a follow. Wherever we got Patterson Demo Team Group. Look him up. Josh and Brody, and I mean, the boys know their shit about demo cars. Gene says, how can you talk semi-auto shotguns without 1100s or A5s? What's the world coming to? Yeah,
I'm on the list, man.
I am actually shocked. And they got like the new style A5s too. Yeah. All right, Boom says Winchester 94 AE 3030 bought at 18, still have it. Awesome, man. And I got mine's not a Winchester 94, it's a Winchester something in there. But shit, I think one of the first videos Dougie and I did, I used it in there. But anyway,
I have seen some of these new tactical shotguns. Oh man, they look nice.
Man, I like them. You can't hunt with those. You can.
They're not 400. Well, I have taken my Typhoon out for snow geese because you don't have a 3 cartridge limit there, and you can just kind of plug them. You know, and I want to see how it runs on pheasants. So I'm gonna take it out this year and run it
You got
on
a red
pheasants.
dot on it?
So,
Get a dot on there, man.
I don't know if I want to do that.
Oh yeah, dude. If you get a speed dot on a little micro, trust me, LF, for hunting
right.
birds, both eyes. I mean, yeah. Josh says I have to get you a couple decals, JD. Absolutely, let's get it going, man. I'll get one for sure. I love it. I love decals. All right, pump shotguns. We got pumps, over and unders, the side by sides. We're gonna whip through these and do our big thing and come back, and we're gonna hit what Leon's got coming up. I don't know, Leon. You having fun, man? I'm having more fun.
I'm having a blast, man. We're talking guns.
I'm having more fun doing this than I thought going through this list. And every time I do this, it gets funner. All right, pump actions right across the top. My buddy Eric Newman hates these guns. Mossberg Model 590. Number 2, G-Force makes a pump? All right, shit. Went from 5 up to 2. Mossberg 500 goes from 2 down to 3. So what's that G-Force 2 down to 3? What's that G-Force pump look like, LF? You ever seen one?
I don't think so.
Is that a tactical thing too? Or?
G-Force Arms makes a lot of tactical shotguns. So I'm going to say yes, but I don't know.
Okay, awesome,
I'm gonna have to come back to that.
All right, 4 Maverick 88. Stayed at 4 to 4. And you know what? I had one of these, and I sold it to my buddy Bry. Maverick 88s they're like $200 shot. Freaking run. 20-inch barrel, I think, and they hold 8 rounds. Freaking badass. That's a sweet freaking and I did use it actually. Scott Bachmeyer, I was in out here at the sporting clays. I used it. Guess who took? Did I take second or third? I can't remember out of our group there, but yeah, worked freaking good for me. I mean, I shot pheasants with it. Yeah, I can't reach out like you can with a 24 or 26-inch barrel, but I mean, 30 yards. I mean, it freaking dusted the shit out of them. You just get that higher load using. Anyways, number 5, up from 6 a month before, Benelli Nova. All right, LF, I'm going to let you take this under.
Benelli Nova.
I'm going to let you.
I would think they'd be a little higher on that list. They are nice running shotguns.
They are. I think because they're a little heavier. Did they ever lighten them up? I think that's the only reason. I know when I've had them in my hands, they seemed a little heavier than other pumps, and I think that maybe. But I mean,
a little heavier gun, man. It makes.
Well, yeah, you got them big freaking thick arms, though.
Oh,
yeah.
Anyway.
LF's got that forearm. I mean, it looks like an elephant's leg, and I look like the end of an elephant trunk with my forearm there. So.
Well, you're not carrying as much love handles as I am.
Oh, so my loveys are bigger than you think, but because I mean, if I quit this all the time, it would, but I'm not. So
yeah, let's not even talk about that possibility.
Stop bringing my shit down. All right, I'm going to let you do the over and under. I know we call them the man bun shotguns on here, but that's why I'm kind of jokingly letting you do it.
Dude, I can't even grow a man bun. It is genetically impossill for me. I have too much testosterone. I mean, it just don't grow that way.
I mean, if Leon tried to grow a man bun, it actually would be like an egg. One of them purple eggplants would grow out of there because he's so full of testosterone.
We talked about that, man.
All right, dude. Hit the over and unders here.
Over under shotguns. These guns I've only ever seen. I think I've handled maybe one of them, but so I don't know a ton about them. But the number one, way up from number 3, is the Beretta Model 680 shotgun.
Okay. Awesome.
Okay, the Stoeger Condor.
I do know this one.
I was actually thinking about buying that, but I have a wife, so she shoots me down constantly. But number 2, Stoeger Condor, up from number. Wait a minute.
7.
Number 7.
Yeah, that sucker. Yeah, Stoeger started hitting the jump rope and worked on the ups. Man, I got the vertical up and jumped up to number 2.
I like it though. It's aesthetically pleasing. It fits good in the hand. I could show like a lot of shotguns. They don't fit in my shoulder the way I like. That Stoeger did. So
that's a baller on a budget over and under too, right there.
Yeah, and I was gonna say that That was going to be my next point.
I didn't mean to steal your thunder on it.
It's kind of cheap, and if you know Stogers, you know that they are quality. I'm not going to say they're high quality, but they'll get the job done, and they won't bust the bank. So
almost like the Ruger American of the over and unders.
Yeah, I like that. I like the Ruger American. Then you got the Browning.
I do know this one too. I never shot one, but I know what it is.
What is that, Satori?
Yeah.
The Browning Satori at number 3, down from number 1, man. Yeah. It doesn't even work that way, dude. And again, making a real good showing.
What?
The G-Force, man. Over under shotgun.
I mean, do we got a tactical over and under here or what?
Yeah. Oh. I don't know. I got to look at this gun now.
I'm curious now. We do our long break after this. I'm going to look it up if I got time after I go take care of this old prostate going here. All right.
It's the GF5 for those that want to go and look it up. The G-Force Arms GF5.
Get funky 5.
Yeah, get funky. Get down on it. Number 5. Dude, come on now.
I love it, man. I love it.
Number 5, Browning Satori.
Yep.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, another one.
725. Yeah. All right. There we go. That rounds up the top 5 of the over-under shotguns.
Yeah.
And that Browning, it fell from number 4 to number 5. But, you know.
But still, they got 2 in the top 5 here, so.
Yeah, and you said you played with one of those before.
I mean, I played with a lot of things, but yeah, that Condor I have. The Condor. So the only one I actually shot on here, Leon, is the Stoeger Condor. The other ones I'm familiar with. Like my friends had them, and I've seen them. And
yep,
right. So all right, last one on the list here, guys. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the side by sides, the side by E shotguns. We're gonna do those, from Sven from Norway. We're gonna do those, and I'm part Norwegian, so relax. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna hit this. I see we got a lot of comments building up. Love you guys commenting, man. I love it. I'm looking forward to reading that one of Eric Newman's too. And then after that, we're gonna do the long break, and when we come back from that long break, LF's gonna hit us up with the stricter gun control states lead in adolescent firearm fatalities. There's no way, that's impossible. That's not what we hear in the news media. Leon's gonna set you straight. But for now, side by side shotguns, number 1. Here we go. Our boys Stoeger, Leon. Our boys Stoeger.
I'm telling you, man.
Flat line straight across, 1-to-1 Stoeger coach gun. Love that. That's a badass one. Yeah. If you ever seen Tombstone, pretty much give Doc the street howitzer and the level not get as jumpy. That's what he had. I mean, that might not have been a Stoeger, but that's what it looks like. Number 2, Stoeger Uplander. This is definitely like your pheasant hunting or your upland game. Upland game gun. CZ USA Hammer. I love that name. Number 3, up from 9, man. That's why I'm telling you right now, Leon. That's why I jumped. You name something the Hammer. I mean, people just see that and they're like, "Yeah, I'm a fucking hammer too, man."
That was my name.
Yeah.
My name. Yep.
Sledgehammer or just
just regular hammer.
All right, as long as you don't like. We got that guy in Minot. He ran for office. I always call him the tack hammer.
Oh, right.
Try hard tack hammer. I mean, that's not his real name, but whatever. He was in the Marines. That's mean. Whatever. Number 4, most Marines I know don't agree at all with that guy. So there you got that. And they'll tell you that. Number 4, CZ USA Sharp Tail. Okay, stayed at 4. Number 5, TriStar. I think these TriStars are a Turkish-made thing. TriStar, the bloody TriStar Bristol. You got English name on it. That went from 6 to 5, so they jumped up 1 side by sides. Which, hey, long as I don't care where you're made. I guess. I mean, I'd rather be American-made stuff. But if you got you're a baller on a budget or even below that, man, you can get yourself a nice side by side and it works, and you're killing game and defending the homestead. Hell with it, right, Leon? I'm all down 100%. With that. All right, let's get to some of these comments here. We got to back up here a ways. So, One Shot Cap says, I have a 2A5 16 gauge. Yeah, one shop says Neon Leon is awesome, man. He loves it.
I don't know if I like that neon, but yeah, neon is a little pinky out, a little sugar in the tank.
I don't know that I've ever seen you wearing any neon,
and you never will.
I mean, Deion Sanders.
Yeah, but that dude's too flashy for me. Yeah.
Yeah. Neon, you wouldn't know what to do if he got out there. I think, although I did. Man, I think I seen Neon and his boys shooting some tanny down in Florida. I was like, what?
Really?
Neon's a freaking gun dude? Yeah, with an AR. I'm pretty sure I did. But
okay.
Eric Newman says, I use the Model 500. I would place 5th out of 3 people. Okay. Dougie says, and the Bedelli Nova has been around forever now. Yeah, the Bedelli, I mean, that's just like a Remington 870 and shit, man. One shot caps. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I mean, you can't beat that for a pump. One shot cap. One of my A5s is Sweet 16. Yeah, that's 16 years going, man. That's freaking awesome. Dougie says she don't need to know. LF, the wife, she don't need to know.
100%.
Here's the one I wanted to get to about Eric. We were talking over and unders and man buns. The man bun is also known as the bitch biscuit.
100%. The only bun a man should ever have is this one.
Oh, that's freaking great, man. I like that. The bitty-yatch biscuit. To quote a little John, bitty-yatch biscuit. Gene Cox, he says, I think Stoger is owned by Beretta, but he's not 100% sure. Huh? Josh Patterson, he wants an over and under 20 gauge. Yeah, you can put it in the derby car, and if anybody says anything bad, hang her out the window and blow the radiator out, and then you don't even have to back into when they're out of it.
Nice.
I think most derby car guys are gun guys, but if not all of them. Gene says CZ ring neck 28 gauge is great. Yeah, and I'm usually my buddy Wyatt's listening. Yeah, he's definitely a CZ 28 gauge man, and he is deadly with that. I can attest to that. So, all right, LF, we're gonna hit our big 4 sponsor thing here. Everybody hang in there. Been an hour, and I know it took an hour, man. I don't know, Leon. I think that was a pretty bad. I think that was a goddamn fun hour ago. We were going over guns, but that's fun shit, man. I enjoyed the shit out of it. And now we're going to piss everybody off, and then we're going to talk. Actually, we're going to make everybody happy. We're going to talk some gun control, but this.
Well, you understand that 99.999% of the things you hear in the mainstream media is bull. So
right,
you know that.
And our man Leon's going to freaking put out a fine ass example of that when we get back. Stricter gun control states lead in adolescent firearm fatalities. We'll be back after our big ad here. Leon will let you know why. Thanks, everybody, hanging in. Got a good crowd tonight. Great show. We're having fun. Stay tuned.
LAUER Auto Repair, located at 309 South Washington Street in Bismarck, North Dakota.
Give them a call at 701-258-6308.
The team of mechanics at LAUER Auto can take care of any problem your vehicle is having. And when you do business with LAUER, you can be assured you're doing business with a pro Second Amendment America First repair shop. There are plenty of other auto repair shops in the Bismarck-Mandan area. But why take a chance at patronizing a shop that might not have your beliefs at heart? Make no mistake. LAUER Auto is your pro Second Amendment repair shop. When you talk to the guys at LAUER Auto, don't forget to tell them that you heard they are a sponsor of Guns and the 701 and that you appreciate their support of our pro Second Amendment, pro North Dakota live stream and podcast. That's LAUER Auto Repair, 701-258-6308.
701-258-6308.
Located 309 South Washington Street in Bismarck, North Dakota.
Experience the exhilaration of power in your hands at Bloodline Kinetics. Why Cerakote? Simply, it aids in firearm preservation while also giving your piece a unique look. Barrel threading, NFA laser engraving, bolt handle threading, mount, level, and bore, sight scope chamber, rebarreling, and much more. Bloodline Kinetics is meant to reflect a long American lineage in gun ownership, who stand for the Second Amendment rights, Bloodline, and the science behind gun accuracy. Kinetics. To some, it's just a constitution constitutional right that can go away. To us, it's in our American bloodline, and we believe it should stay that way. Here at Bloodline Kinetics, we understand that hunters, sportsmen, women, and gun owners should have a quality firearm. Stop and see us at 2008 Morrison Avenue 2 in Bismarck, North Dakota, 58504, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call 701-390-7997. Visit our website, bloodlinekinetics.com.
Looking for the best gun gear for every and any situation? Little Angry Man Arms LLC has you covered. Top-notch guns from top-name brands like Winchester, Glock, Sig Sauer, and Ruger to essential extras from Magpul, Streamlight, Hollow, Sun Optics, and more. Little Angry Man Arms LLC have everything to make your shooting adventures a success. Visit littleangrymanarms.com today and gear up for your next big hunt, competition, or home defense. Don't miss out on our exclusive deals. Little Angry Man Arms LLC, based in Trail City, South Dakota, your ultimate hunting partner.
At Horton Lasercraft, we believe in the power of personalization. Whether it's a cherished memory, a special occasion, or a unique gift, our custom laser engraving brings your vision to life. Our expert craftsmen and state-of-the-art technology ensure every piece is a work of art. From personalized decor to one-of-a-kind keepsakes, Horton Lasercraft makes every moment unforgettable. Horton Lasercraft is owned and operated by a local veteran and his wife located near Thunderhawk, South Dakota. They provide custom laser products at a reasonable price, and their turnaround time is fast and efficient.
Custom board cutting, glassware, decanter sets, mugs, assorted stainless steel jewelry, assorted tags, decor, custom acrylic nightlights, and much, much more.
Call them up at 605-545-7535. Horton Lasercraft, where memories are engraved.
Right on. We're back. JD here. Co-host tonight, Leon Francis, man out there in Eastern North Dakota, 2A701. Hey, guys, before I forget, everybody hit that.
Let's say Central. Let's not
East
say
Central. East Central. East Central. It's
Okay.
pretty right wing there. But hey, don't forget, everybody, hit that like button. Help us kick these algorithms in the ass. I mean, if you're just swinging by and you can't hang on for the whole show, hit that like button. That helps us out. Pound it. And if you're feeling real generous, treat that shit like,
Dude, come on.
Because somebody who wants to take your gun. Yeah, hit that like button if you're feeling real generous. Share it. Appreciate everybody tonight. I know it's freaking nice out, man. Summertime, this is just how it goes. But we're having a great show. Just got a text here. Actually, my buddy Wyatt was listening, 28 gauge man, and he said great show tonight. He's enjoying the hell out of it. So appreciate it, Wyatt. And hey, support them sponsors. Horton Lasercraft, they were out of town for a while. They're back. I'm actually going to have Horton do some stuff on glasses for me. And guys, Clay and I ordered some magazines. What do you magazines? Like what? Like Playboy or what? No, not those kind of magazines. I mean, is Playboy even around anymore? Got some AR mags. We're getting them lasered down there. We're going to probably do some giveaways on some of those. We'll find out. We're going to get them done. We got multiple colors. Clay's wife picked them up the other day here, and when Horton's going to be back getting on it, and you guys are going to see their laser work. I think Jake can do that up here at Bloodline too, but man, he's more into the gun thing. I mean, obviously he's a gunman, but he could do that. But you know what? Hey, it's nice having sponsors from all over. They're Horton's from South Dakota, Jake's from Bismarck, Little Angry Man from down there. You know, Man Down Sporting Goods will probably be getting back on this fall again, and so hey, it's awesome. Yeah, Dougie said right here, flags aren't moving tonight, which if the flags aren't moving at Doug and Lynette's place, there's no freaking wind. And anybody listening, I 100% appreciate you. That I can't, like I said, I can't see the website ones or on Rumble. If you guys are on there, appreciate that. Yeah, nice night. But don't forget the podcast will be up when Leon and I are done tonight. I'm going to load this up to the podcast, and that I would appreciate you guys really sharing that, because everybody can listen to that on the road. I'm going to Minnesota Saturday. I guarantee I'll be listening after Scott Bachmeyer show's over. I'll be listening to some podcasts. some political shit. My mom's a political junkie, huge right winger, so. Yeah,
Don't pick up any of that liberal the mind virus when you go over there, man.
No, tell you what, Leon, where I'm going, it's pretty it's a pretty right wing area, Minnesota. It's a Brainerd and east of there, and you know, every once in a while you see some dipshits with the walls sign up, but most of them there's Trump flags around and NRA stickers and or decals, and you hear gunfire in people's ranges. I love going there, man. It in Minneapolis, so. Yeah. It's awesome. All right,
I get you. Whenever we go to like Red Lake Falls or even Thief River Falls up there, there's tons of Trump signs, tons, and some of those guys up there are gun guys. So like I go to the range out in Thief River Falls, nice range, you know. So yeah, you're right. We can't paint the entire state because those idiots have a Somalian that's going to take over. So
yeah, oh. And I mean, you can say, but I mean, he's a prototypical man. You can look at him. I mean, I'm just like people that from different parts of the world.
That hairline it's like halfway receding.
Man, it's just. People from different parts of the world have different looks, man. It's like Russian people. I can pick Russians out too. I'm like, that's a freaking Russian. I guarantee. How do you know?
He is like when you think of Somalia in your head, that dude's face pops up. I am your captain now.
He looks like the dude on the ship. Like I'm the captain now.
100%, and now he's going to be captaining Minneapolis. I can't.
Hey, Leon, by the way, just like to let you know, a lot part of me is Russian too. So if you're Russian, heard me say that, kiss my ass. I'm Russian too. Hey. Vladimir doesn't like illegal aliens. I don't either. But I live in America, so
I tell you what. And this is kind of a sidetrack, but Little Angry Man Arms, that girl that's doing that voiceover, she makes me homesick, man.
I don't know whether I think that was a gal who worked at the radio station down there where Deke's a manager, so he says, hey, you got to do a commercial for me.
Every time I hear that, I got to go to Little Angry Man Arms. It sounds like a little slice of the South.
Yeah, I always said it should be Big Angry Man Arms because John's he's not a small man, but
like Lil Jon with Robin Hood and all those guys, the biggest dude in the bunch.
Yeah. All right, let me get couple comments here. I'll left, and you can get to it here.
Sure.
Eric says, I had Horton do some engraving on a gun for me. Yeah, I think Eric said that. Did that turn out good for you, Eric? Because the stuff they've done for it have been great. Dougie says, 2 blue dots in a red state. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, a lot of them states get screwed over by them big cities, and Minnesota's no exception. I mean, it's just...
That's why they want to push us all into urban centers. That's the reason why. Because, like, the way we're raising Eli, I don't want him to have a liberal bone in his body. I want his body to be immune from that garbage. It seems to me that the more concrete that you are around, the more wackadoo your brain gets, man. It's like it's not natural.
You're definitely on to something there. Well, he's going. I think Eli's. I don't know that. I think he's on the straight and narrow here. So.
Oh, he will.
Oh, yeah, Eric said, the engraving that Horton did turned out great. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting these AR mags. But all right, Leon.
All right, let's
hit it, man. Let's hit it. Tell us about this. Let's hear about this gun control states leading in adolescent firearm, because I mean that goes against what we're always told.
100%. We're going to learn about liberals and their dumbass lies.
Love it.
This is a report from the National Shooting Sports Foundation, the NSSF, and it shows that states with stricter control lead other states in adolescent firearms death. So the NSSF based their findings on a June 2025 study published by the Journal for American Medical Association, Pediatrics.
JAMA, right? JAMA. Yeah, I mean, big time anti-gunners.
Yeah. The title of the study is Firearm Laws and Pediatric Mortality in the U.S. Now, and I just want to back up. When you think about pediatric mortality, what automatically comes to mind is like little baby kids or little
baby kids.
That's not what's happening. And if you want my 2 cents, the gangbangers in Chicago, that they go all the way up to the age of 19, calling them pediatrics. They're murdering each other. Yep. That's what just boosts that those stats way up. But even with that, it's the liberal cities that juice these numbers. That's it.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Anyway, I'm going to get
100%.
back to the text now.
Right on.
So the title of the study is The Firearm Law and Pediatric Mortality in the U.S., and its authors categorize states into 3 groups: strict, permissive, and most permissive. The authors then claimed permissive firearm laws contributed to thousands of excess firearm deaths among children living in states with permissive policies. Future work should focus on determining which type of laws confer the most harm and which offer the most protection. So you can see what they're trying to do here. You know, kids are dying. If we lose one kid, that's too much. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, but what if you save one kid with a gun, though? Which you do more than they lose.
100%. And at the end of this, I'm going to break down a couple of things that can easily alleviate a lot of this nonsense.
Okay, but I'm looking forward to it.
Establishment media outlets like the New York Times, ABC News, CNN, they ran with the author's claim, leaving the NSSF to note that the outlets never ask why the study's author manipulated the data by causing estimated, predicted, and crude rate-adjusted figures instead of just analyzing the real incidents. So what they did was they didn't take actual incidents. They doctored the data, which they always do. They predicted models and estimated models and whatever. Anyway, the NSSF responded by noting that a simple look at the raw Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the CDC, data tells a completely different story. When you rebuild a data set using the same time, population, and mechanism parameters established by the authors, using the CDC data tells a different story entirely. The 8 states the authors rate as strict, so the ones they say have the strictest gun laws: California, New York, Maryland, Rhode Island, Illinois, Connecticut, Massachusetts, and New Jersey, on average, saw more unadjusted adolescent firearm mortality than the 11 permissive and the 30 most permissive states. So breaking that down, when you take those liberal garbage cesspools and you pull them all together, they have more unadjusted kid murders than 11 of the other states that are rated permissive, meaning they have decent gun laws, and then you have the 30 most permissive states. They beat all those guys.
Yeah, like North Dakota. They hate North Dakota. We're one of the 30 there, I guarantee it.
Right. The firearm industry isn't deterred or distracted by biased studies that push political narratives, which is this study does. And for decades, and this is from the NSSF, for decades, the firearm industry has brought forward effective and proven firearm safety initiatives to keep firearms beyond the reach of those who should never have them, and that includes unsupervised children. Now, what these people are just dismissing out of hand is the fact that every weekend on a street corner in Chicago, you got these little idiots out there. They call them young guns, and they're out there sporting their stupid little guns with their
Glock switches.
With the little Glock switches, and they're spraying indiscriminately. And we're raising these little monsters up not to cherish life in any capacity. And they have the common sense that God gave a grasshopper, and they're being fed all of this garbage with their the rap and hip hop culture and all of that makes you a man to basically pray. Well, as a matter of fact, one of the reasons why I guess I have angst against the AK, because that is like the gun of choice.
The chopper, man. They call it the chopper.
Yeah, the chopper. It's the gun of choice in the ghetto. When they think that they're high society, you get an AK. And I'm like, well, that's stupid. because again, it's a spray. It is a spray and pray, and you're going to be hitting all of these unintended targets, and that's what is driving these numbers. And even with that, even though they don't even put that into the equation, and they never do, and they never will. One of the things that pushes these numbers so high is the fact that most of these boys don't have a father figure in their home teaching them about firearm safety. Now, my son, Eli, he has shot pretty much every firearm I own, with me supervising, with a very scrutinous eye. I mean, and I'll smack his wrist if he, like, seriously.
Yeah.
Muzzle control is garbage. You're getting your wrist smacked. Hey, no,
you have to, man. You have to.
And so he knows he could break down any.
You're like,
AR
that wasn't a
right
suggestion, me boy.
Yeah, that's not a suggestion. I'm a just cause I said so type of guy. So, you know,
I'm getting that impression from you.
But the thing is, if we're not teaching our kids, like, people will look at some of the things that I post on my social media, and they go, well, a kid that young shouldn't, like a kid that young shouldn't be handling. Why not? Why shouldn't he handle firearms at a very early age? I am raising a warrior, man. I'm not raising some ghetto punk that's going to shoot some granny off of her porch stoop. What I'm raising here is going to be the soldier that solidifies and makes sure that your freedoms are adhered to. He's going to keep this country safe. Your kid's going to be dead at 13 because you're not teaching them crap. Anyway,
Leon's looking to make America alpha again, man.
100%. Hey, Nick, make America alpha again. We got to get those shirts up and going.
Matter of fact, LF, I wore that today, man. People love that shirt when I wear it.
I'm telling you, man. We have to do that. Like any person raised around firearms, you appreciate a love for it. Like my dog Bo, I give him a lot of grief because, you know, he's gun shy. I mean, he's coon dog, big, swinging, nuts, and
he does got a set on him.
And if I just pull the firearm out, it doesn't matter what type. He tucks his tail, he runs, and that's because he understands that firearm means death. It means if that thing is going off, then there is some trouble downrange. And that's what we got to get into our kids' heads. Eli knows, man, like when his little buddies come over, they're playing with their BB guns and whatever, and he tells them, no, hot range. You know, he'll grab the gun from them.
Perfect.
Like, no, you don't do that. And that's what we got to get back to. But
absolutely,
the mainstream media, they take these garbage studies that they understand. They know that these data sets are corrupted. And what they do is they push it out to the masses. So you get idiots like David Hogg and all
Hogwash. No, David Hogwash. You got to get it right.
Yeah, David Hogwash.
Just the biggest beta boy candy-ass weekly you've ever seen.
Dude, if I had some whiskey in me, I'd really get on it. But
you're doing good.
The fact of the matter is they use this garbage to craft legislation. So you got people in there in our legislators' ears telling them we got to save kids, we got to do this and that. What I would like for one person to do is say, hey, how about we go into the ghetto and take all those guns from all those idiots and make sure that before they get them back, they go through some hunter safety or some firearm training.
Right.
Hey, here is just a crazy idea. Put gun safety in high schools. Do that thing and put like trap shooting in every high school. Put hunter safety in every high school. So that when these guys go out there, it's not a cartoon FUD gun that they're playing with. No, you understand. And I don't mean FUD in that way. I mean like an Elmer FUD. You know,
that's what the FUD is, man. That's what the FUD is for sure. I love it.
But so they understands that death comes out of there and you can't call it back. Once that bullet leaves that chamber, it is done. And the person at the other end of that shot will not live or will be severely critically injured. We got to get that in them.
To be fair, Leon,
right now they do not have that.
A FUD gun will kill your ass just as dead as a semi-auto.
100%. I got knockout rounds back there, man. Have you ever seen those? Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
So anyway, that's my 2 cents on that.
Love it. I think we got like 10 cents out of it, but I love it, man. I love it. No, don't hold back. I love it, man. It's perfect. Everything you said was, if you just heard what Leon said and you don't think that's common sense in reality, then I think your mind's fucked up.
Oh yeah. And again, we have to get back to men teaching their sons. Like, and I'm going to step into some murky waters right now, but we have too many women raising too many boys. Mm-hmm. And I think that is a massive problem. I think that my wife is an awesome mother. She's an awesome wife, and like, I couldn't ask for anything better, but she makes a crappy dad. That's why I need to be around. And if I was not around, then I don't know what Eli would grow up to be.
Oh, man. Definitely.
These inner cities, they have the opposite of that. And so when we're talking about gun violence and gun deaths and juveniles or pediatric deaths by firearms, that is the core issue, not the firearms.
Well, if you don't have a dad and then the only male in your life is 18 to 20-year-old gangbanger leader, then that's your idol and that's what you grow up to be. And then, it's unfortunate, but yeah. And it doesn't seem like it's changing, man. Hi, Eli.
He heard me say his name. Get out of here, kid.
All right, hold on here. We're gonna get some of these comments here, If we're backed up on here, and we'll keep going here. Concrete and salt water cause that shit, Leon. He's talking about liberalism. That's Brian Water. That is true. That is true. MC Leon going to break it down. Dougie says that he's got the mic on there. He did break it down. I like that. Eric Newman, they throw kids in there to pull at people's heartstrings, even though their data is flawed. Absolutely, like Leon said, they throw in 19-year-olds and say they're fucking kids. That's not a kid. That's a fucking. That's an adult pest.
Send him to the army. Send him to the army. In World War II, you had 16 and 17-year-olds signing up to do an honorable thing. And now we got those same 16, 17, 18-year-olds are standing on street corners drinking malt liquor trying to sell you a dime sack. That's the problem.
Yep, you get in the Marine Corps or the Army or whatever, Navy, Air Force. You get drill sergeant's foot up your ass. You realize pretty goddamn quick that you're not the man and you're not as cool as you thought you were, and this is the real world shit.
Yep.
So, Gene says you were talking about your story. Is anyone surprised here? Nope. If like I said, Gene, if you heard what Leon said and you didn't agree with it, something's wrong with your mind. Yeah, Dougie said we were talking. I said Playboy. He's a high society guy. He said there's. If you're not teaching your kids, someone else. So yeah, that's pretty much what I said. I'll laugh about the gangbanger and liberals think 18 and 19-year-olds are juveniles. That's right, one shot cap. They do. Evening, boys. 18 wheels and 6 shooters. What's up, my man? Glad you made it on. Amen, Leon. One shot caps on board there. Eric Newman, my dad made us read the reloading book and pass his test on reloading before we could hunt. Even though we took hunter safety, we had the dad test. Yeah, that's freaking hardcore right there, which is awesome, really.
I'm telling you right now, Eli is he's gonna ace the hunter safety. Like, he's gonna walk in there and not have to listen to a thing because I drill it into him every day.
Yeah, my daughter guy, man, I loved him. She did it. I was awesome. She started out right away, and she was just like memory blocking, and I'm going, are you freaking serious right now? Once she got her shit straight again, she went through it and freaking aced it out. And speaking of teaching kids, we went out to Doug's place here. Doug Wolf, was his range. Ben, appreciate that. My buddy John came out. Jay Diggity had his boy. His daughter, my two daughters were out, had a freaking blast, shot 22, 20 gauge, 223. I don't remember what other kind of pistol. We shot some 22 handgun. But yeah, the kids had a freaking blast. We were out there for about 3-4 hours. Awesome. They loved it. They all had a great. They all like shooting shotgun, man. They love shooting the 410 pump. So that was pretty sweet. I didn't think they would, but they did. It helps when you're blowing some jugs up to them. It helps them out. So. Brian Warner, when they are a, quote, victim, they are children. Once they are caught, then they become an adult. I mean, they don't even treat them like an adult, though, in court anymore, Brian. They let them out the damn hook 20 freaking times. You know what I mean? And
that's why that guy that he carjacked this old lady, drug her, her arm came off, that whole thing. He's sitting in court and he's laughing. He's like, "I'll be home soon," blah, blah, blah. This, and you're just like, "Oh, just let him out. Let me." I wanted to go and slap a cop just so they put me in the jail cell with that little idiot. I hate seeing that, man.
That's tough to watch, shit like that, man. And these leftist judges, quote, my air quotes, judges, you know, the same dipshits who are always like, "Oh, you can't deport illegals, Trump. That's a yeah." Ooh. And gangbangers don't care with her. Yeah, they don't. Trust me, a gangbanger looks at another human being like a coyote looks like a freaking coyote, or a fox looks at a little pheasant, like a little pheasant chick. They don't think it's cute. They just go up and crush that thing like it's nothing. I'm eating and give a shit if it's a little chick or if it's a growing pheasant. They don't care, man. They don't. It's about them. They don't care. Like Ted Nugent said, politicians wake up in the morning, 3 things on their mind: what am I going to eat? Who am I going to screw? And where am I going to sleep? It's you know.
And in these inner cities where all of this is happening. And again, like you can read right here, try that in a small town. That's why I love small towns, man. It's a mentality. In the population centers where they try to pigeonhole everybody, they teach them that you are a mini god unto yourself. Like everything's about you. Oh, we cater to you. We do tell me your feelings and all of this. What do you think is going to happen? I mean, what do you think is going to happen? Not to mention the fact that, again, these gangbangers have 0 training, and then the liberals frown on training. Like we don't need a gun culture. What is it? Toxic masculinity.
Yeah.
And blah blah blah, and all of this garbage. Boys need that. You go into the inner city and you tell a bunch of those 16-year-olds, "I'm going to teach you how to responsibly handle a firearm so you can protect your grandma, your nana, or your girlfriend." They're going to sign up by the thousands. No one is doing that. They're telling them the opposite. So no one gets training. They all hide their guns. They buy the wrong accessories. I mean, you're in an urban environment. Why would you need a Glock switch, you dumbass? I mean,
because they can't hit anything. They don't know what that's how they do it.
Well, they're not trained. They're
spray and pray, yeah.
Spray and pray. That's the issue. Now, the next time one of your white liberal friends are just whining and playing the harp,
and they are the worst.
Yeah. Oh, don't get me started. But anyway, the next time that they are belly aching about gun violence and this and that, ask them about the problem in the inner city that leads to the gun violence and see how quick they shut down. And if you don't feel comfortable talking about that, call me. Just, Jamie, give them my number, put me on the phone, put me on speakerphone, and I will run it down for them. So,
I mean, if you think Leon's not telling the truth here, you know what you are.
That they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand that?
Yep.
All right, LF, I tell you what, it's 9:30. I can tell you right now, we're not going to get to the 16 reasons. So when we come back, we got to do our big hammer. We're going to do the big eggplant sponsor here. and when we come back from that, we're going to let you do that because we did have something big happen here. We talked about it. Thank you, President Trump, for being elected and putting people in charge who do defend our Second Amendment rights, what some people don't think. But we're going to do that. LF's going to hit on the ATF pistol brace rule getting vacated, and we're going to do the happy ending chronicle. And do a little, we'll do a little talking about what I got coming up Friday on Mitchell in the morning. We'll be right back. So I'm going to do old school here like Clay does, like the old school one that I freaking did for auto here. I think it's kind of calming. You know, Deacons has a big fire show, and I enjoy the shit out of that, the fireworks. And then you come in with, usually I'm the loudmouth, but I'm the calm one on here. So here we go. We'll be right back, guys. Hang in there. And gals, appreciate you.
Stop in at Lauer Auto Repair. They're located at 309 South Washington Street in Bismarck, North Dakota, or give them a call at 701-258-6308. The team of mechanics at Lauer Auto can tackle any problem your vehicle is having, and when you do business with Lauer, you can be assured you're doing business with the Pro Second Amendment America First Repair Shop. There's plenty of other auto repair shops in the Bismarck-Mandan area, but why take the chance of patronizing a shop that might not have your beliefs at heart? Make no mistake, Lauer Auto is your Pro Second Amendment repair shop. When you talk to the guys at Lauer Auto, don't forget to tell them you heard they're a sponsor of Guns and the 701 and that you appreciate their support of our Pro Second Amendment, Pro North Dakota live stream and podcast. That's Lauer Auto Repair, 701-258-6308, located at 309 South Washington Street, Bismarck, North Dakota.
Right on, everybody. JD's back here with my man, Leon Francis, down the bunker. Love it. Appreciate everybody hanging in there tonight, tuning in. I know it's a beautiful evening. Appreciate you. Make sure you hit that like button if you're feeling really happy. Share and subscribe to our channel. Would love that. Get that done. Support all our sponsors. Lauer Auto Repair. I mean, from day one.
Can I say one thing?
Absolutely.
So, I don't know how many of you guys know Doug. Doug is an awesome dude, and I'm not just talking out of my arse here. When we had the tornado come through Ender, and we just had all these trees down and everything, I had, 20, maybe 30 volunteers come over, and we put a dent in it. Doug drove up from way out in western North Dakota, drove all the way here, and spent the entire day hacking up trees with me. That's the dude.
Awesome, man.
So you guys support Doug. If I were closer, I'd be over there like every day. But so support Doug. That is a good dude with a good heart. Laura, I can't even say it.
Come on, Clayton. Lauer Auto Repair.
Lauer Auto Repair. You got to get over there, man. He'll treat you right.
Hey, he'll tell you just swing in if you want to bullshit some little gun talk there. Drink a little coffee with him. Go for it, Doug. Hey, he can multitask too. He can wrench and talk freaking guns.
Well, 100%. I've seen him do it.
and if you're nice enough, you might leave with a pack of deer sausage that he shot with his 50 cal right through the neck.
Now, see, I think when he gave me that deer sausage, he was making small of me because I had like pulverized the deer with the front of my car. But it was great sausage. So there you go. But anyway,
awesome,
you want me to dig into this postal break, or were you gonna?
Okay. No, I'm just gonna let me hit a couple comments here and you can get it. Eric says, "What's gun violence?" Yeah, exactly. They call it fist violence when you beat the shit out of somebody and they beat him to death or kick him to death. That was foot violence.
Yeah.
Doug says, "I don't have to turn the volume down for it." He said, "Also, it wasn't a problem, brother." He more than happy to. Yeah. Freaking Dougie's awesome. Lynette's awesome. Hospitality, beyond belief. And we did all the shooting challenges out there, which we are going to do again. Before Leon does his thing, I'll tell you right now, we're going to do the antelope steel, the deer steel, prairie dog steel, and the coyote steel challenge. And Dougie wants to do a pistol one in there so he can kick everybody's ass, which I know he can. And we got to come up with something. I'd like to do a shotgun one too, man. I think the shotgun one would be fun. But I know Wyatt gave me some ideas, but we'll see. Anyways, LF, let's hit it. AATF pistol brace rule vacated after Trump's an anti-gunner. He banned bump stock after Trump's DOJ agreed to dismiss the case. Why don't you give us the deets?
So, and this is right off of Breitbart News. Firearm Policy Coalition celebrated the victory on the day of the dismissal was announced this afternoon, and this would be Monday, I believe. This afternoon, Firearm Policy Coalition and the federal government agreed to a joint dismissal of the government's appeal in our Mock versus Bondi lawsuit, a case that successfully challenged Biden's ATF's pistol brace ban and secured injunctive relief for gun owners while the case was being litigated to final judgment, which completely vacated the rule. So I'm stoked about that. I have, 3 firearms that have the pistol brace on them.
Yeah.
I mean, and they never went anywhere because I'm not registering my stupid pistol brace or any of that garbage. Via the
yeah,
rule,
that's right. They tried to do that, right? Like, well, let's you register it for free for 3 months or whatever it was.
Yeah, let me get right on that. Via the rule, the ATF categorized AR pistols with braces as short barrel rifles under the National Firearms Act. And I gotta say this. We should not have an NFA. We should,
Right.
in my very humble opinion, the ATF should be abolished and we should set something else up. I think that shall not be infringed is pretty friggin' clear. And that's just one man's opinion. But anyway, as we explained in
But
the
it's
case,
right on the money, so go.
well, I'm amongst like-minded folks. So
Right.
that's always great.
Sense flowing around here tonight. So
Yep. As we explained in the case filings, and this would be Brandon Combs, the Firearm Policy Coalition president. As we explained in the case filings, braced pistols are not short-barreled rifles. But either way,
wait a minute, Leon. Hold on a second. Biden said if you do that, the pistol brace is just like a rifle on your arm. Then remember, he said that
it makes you a bionic man.
Yeah, you're like
you
Lee
know?
Majors. If you grew up in my age, you're like
You'll
Lee.
blow a lung out, kid.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it just makes them so much more accurate. Well, I thought you guys were all about safety. You want the bullets to go where they don't. Anyways, go. I just had to add that in there.
And that's a great point. I mean, if we want to bring the gun violence down and the stray bullets hitting folks, give those guys a gun brace so they can hit the dirt bag that they're aiming at. Anyway,
I was laughing at Doug, your comment on Dougie's, but go on. He said he's got to dredge a Sweetbriar Creek for his braces now.
Yeah,
got that big claw on that chain. He throws it out there.
Get a magnet. As we explained in the case filings, braced pistols are not short barrel rifles, but either way, they are unquestionably arms protected under the Second Amendment. He also wrote, "We are thrilled to have secured this important win for liberty and excited to take it on, even more unconstitutional laws. So you can exercise your rights when, where, and how you choose." And I agree with that statement 100%. The one thing that just gives me pause is I feel great because we got a great guy in here. We got a great administration in here, and they'll fight.
Leon, let me ask you.
Happen?
No, go ahead. I'm sorry. I'll let you finish.
What's going to happen? And again, and you and I, we spoke about this briefly, a bit ago. All of these folks that are going, oh, Trump's this and Trump's that. What is going to happen when Democrats get control again, if they ever get control again?
Eventually they will. At some point they will.
Yeah. All of our Second Amendment wins, they're just going to try to reverse them.
100%.
So we got to get the guys that, I mean, even if you don't agree with them 100% of the time on 100% of things, we got wins here. And
you and I don't agree 100%, Leon, but you know what? I don't know any politician.
I'm honorary. I mean,
right?
But we'll come together, and
you like bourbon, I like rum.
Yeah, I don't get that, man. We got to talk about that.
No, you're right. So, Leon, let me ask you this: since Trump was sworn in, have you worried about your Second Amendment or First Amendment rights being under attack from him? I haven't either.
Nope.
Or your Fourth Amendment. Any of the Bill of Rights, have you worried about that since DJT's been president?
Not a single day.
Okay, me either. But when Biden was president and the Democrats had the House and Senate, I worried about that shit every day, Leon.
Yeah, every single a right that we had was under attack. The Democrats who say protect our democracy did everything they could.
By the way, it's not a fucking democracy.
Well, 100%, it's a constitutional republic, and I say that till I'm blue in the face, and that's difficult because I'm a black guy. But anyway, purple maybe, but blue, that's difficult, and I get blue. But
when you start getting white in the face, I'm gonna get worried.
Yeah, you should.
Okay. Okay, go ahead.
But like every day, like anybody that has followed me, like I used to have 6,000 followers. That got hacked down to like what, 45, I was censored across all the media platforms. Like, and I haven't recovered. Like, Zucker said that, you know, he turned that spigot
He's
off.
full of
but
shit.
He is
100%.
100%.
He's a beta bitch, fucking zombie-eyed fucker too.
And we had to sit there and listen to these people lie to us while our First Amendment rights were just completely trampled. Our Second Amendment rights were completely trampled, and they always bring out the, you know, the heartstrings of the children. Children. They turned our little boys into little girls. I mean, they had sex parties in the friggin' White House.
By the way, they're kicked out of. By the way, the boys that want to be girls are kicked out of sports now. Thanks to who?
And so miss me when you tell me
the flags are out of the wrong colored flags. Yeah, the wrong colored flags are now outlawed in schools.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, we got the 10 Commandments coming back into schools. I mean, it's awesome. It's a little too. I think it's a little too late for that. I push homeschooling. If you can, because I put 3 of my kids through like the Catholic school system. It's extremely expensive, and even in there, they pick up really, really bad habits. But until we get this country turned around, which I believe that Donald Trump is doing, because
100%.
the other guys,
I mean, big time he is, Leon.
In Donald Trump's own words, those other guys don't know what the fuck they're doing. Anyway, that's probably I
might disagree with them on that. Most of the leftists know what the fuck they're doing, and they try to do it and act freaking ignorant, just like the Second Amendment. That they know, but they freaking act ignorant. All right, let me get to some comments here, Leon. See here. Okay, I got that one. Dougie says, if they get rid of braces, I would think a short-barreled rifles should be in the next thing gun. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. It's gun. Listen, the NFA, they already got a bunch of court cases going.
Yep.
And if you can get it taken out with a court case, that's 10 times better than any executive order or a reconciliation bill or whatever you want to call it, because then it's freaking law, and they got to freaking get their shit in there and trying to get it reheard in the Supreme Court and get it. And it's gonna go. But if that happens and we don't keep Trump in there appointing judges we need and keep the Senate and the House, and people want to fucking nitpick on 3 things they don't agree with them on and piss and moan about it, then you're going to go back to knowing what fucking real pain's about, and not making America freaking, well, maybe you don't think it's great. Maybe you think it's good.
If you went through the last 4 years and you are bitching and moaning about what Trump is doing now, you need to get your head checked. Seriously.
I couldn't say it any better than what Leon just said.
We cannot go back to that ever.
Right, like I just said, Leon. I haven't worried about my rights. You haven't. We're getting, and there's shit. I mean, some people got to see past the tip of their fucking nose, and I'm talking people that are probably a higher IQ than I got, but you don't live in the fucking real world, and your common sense is getting dangerously low. You need to refill that shit. Anyway,
Rob Port has a top tier IQ, but he's dumb as a box of friggin' rocks.
Right. He's down there spooning with Joel Heitkamp. It's pathetic.
Oh!
And that is there's a lot of sweat going in between them two there when they're spooning. Brian Warner says, been married for almost 30 years, and Mama Joe and I don't always agree. Exactly. But yet you expect Trump to freaking kiss your ass and agree just because it's in your mind that he's wrong doesn't mean I quit doubting Trump, Leon, to be honest with you. Even if something I'm like, you know what, I'm going to let this shit play out and see what happens.
Yeah.
I mean, the economy's rebounded, record money in on tariffs, all these deals when these people that invested all this money, these other countries in America, and get their factories built here and shit.
Yeah.
People, the foundations have been crumbling for decades. No matter how much Trump's barely got a freaking small majority in the House and the Senate, he can't do what he wants. Much as the Democrats want to say he's a fucking king. If he could, MAGA we probably would be kicking major fucking ass by now. But
100%.
Anyway, we're on the right track. And whenever you shit talk the guy and talk stupid about him, you're fucking derailing America itself. Oh my God, are you a Trump, D-sucker, JD. No, I'm an America freaking D-sucker because I'm an American and I love it. And I eat American pea, too, so how does that treat you?
Hey, dude, calm down.
All right. So, yeah, here Dougie says, if it saves the life of one child, unless it comes to abortion or child smuggling. Exactly. Tom Holman came out, Leon, 10,000 children they've recovered. Yep. 10,000. Biden didn't recover 10 of them.
During the Biden administration, a third, well, I think it was like 300,000 children went missing. These migrant children, 300,000.
Unbelievable.
Think about that.
And you know,
these people are evil.
You know, and I know the vast majority of them little kids and little boys and girls are in freaking sex slave shit and it's sick.
Yep.
But Trump's an asshole because he wants to steal the border and catch these people from doing this shit, right? Trump and Holman are the assholes. Come on, man. Yeah, but you drink Coors Light 18 wheels and but I drink a lot of it. You might drink 3 straight Coors, but when I drink 12 of these, we got the same amount of booze in our blood. What are you drinking there anyways, Leon?
I got the Shiner. I like Shiner. I'm normally a Bach guy, but it's been hot, so I'm doing the blonde today. The blonde.
Jason LD. Oh, I see. Black guys like the blonde chicks.
Yes, we do.
And the blonde bears. All right, I'm going to call Dougie says, make America gun again. I like that. We actually need to, we might have to snipe that slogan, make America gun again. Eric says, when I was in school, my dad and I are the ones that got the 10 commandments on the wall in the school. Freaking awesome, Eric. Listen,
Eric also homeschools. They also homeschool their kids.
I'll say this too, Leon. If somebody's an agnostic or an atheist or something like that, and they don't really, the teachings in the Bible are just that's fundamentally good for freaking society. Even if you don't believe it,
don't steal, don't covet. I mean, that's
right.
That's in all of the Abrahamic religions. That's in what is it? Judaism. That's in Christianity. That's in Islam. That's in all of those. And you don't have the Mosaic law is apropos for any area of your life. Just the basic tenets. It didn't come from us. It came from our Creator.
Right.
And we can all agree on that. Oh, what you think killing is good? A Democrat would say yes, but you know,
I mean, it's an instruction manual for how freaking the world can be a better place and keep the world right. Like, I mean, that's what I'm saying. If you don't really believe it, read it because it's going to teach you how to freaking make the world a better place and how the world should operate without being a fucking war zone constantly and warlords and sick shit happening to little kids and people not caring and looking at each other like they're pieces of meat and.
Yeah, it's a dark.
And I certainly ain't Mr. Freaking Morals or anything. I'm just telling you, it's a good guide for your life. Whether you're like I said, whether you don't believe or you're a partial believer or you're all in, the Bible's a freaking good. It's something you can read or like Leon said, the Abraham Accords. You read that shit. I mean, it's common decency for a freaking world and humanity. So
it sets your moral compass. True.
There you go. There you go.
You're going to get off. You're going to get off a course throughout the course of your life. And I tell my sons,
I'm off course right now. See,
man, I stray from the path so many times. I'm not even going to.
Everybody does, no matter who they are, Leon.
As long as you are trying to hit that true north, then you are head and shoulders above it, the other guys, and you make your community as great as you possibly can, because that's what it's all about. That's what all of those commandments are all about. If you follow those, then your community is better, your family is better, your country is better. Look at the countries without it. Do you want to go there?
Shitholes.
Exactly. And I
to bring back some from Trump's first term, the shitholes. Remember they got all mad at him? I was in Jamaica, man. The Jamaican guys told me my honeymoon. They're like, man, you leave these resorts, Jamie boy. This place is a shithole, man. And I'm like, all right, man. All right, LF. We're coming up on 2 hours. We're not going past. I'm gonna get a few more of these comments here. Let's see here. Brian, Doug Wolf says, Brian, are the arguments about where to shoot the deer? I'm missing
she's
that one.
better than you too with the shooting, not just the arguments.
Eric says, no one can prove anything in the Bible wrong. Right. You're right.
Right on.
Doug Wolf, oh my, George Jones heading for that true north. He said, I'm like, okay. Brian says, Axe, I never argue with he must have hit a different button there about shooting. Got to pick my battles, LOL. Brian said, he said something about the Commanders here too. Trump's trying to, get the Commanders to change their name back to the Redskins, which, by the way, just like the UND, the majority of the indigenous people wanted to stay there, but a loudmouth group with a minority of them got it changed.
White liberals, man. White liberals.
Yeah.
And mostly white liberal women. I mean,
yes.
Get your
white liberal women
line,
are the freaking, they're the worst.
What is going on?
They're the worst. All right, here's what we're gonna do, Ella. We got Happy Ending Chronicle coming up right now. And remember, I told you we were talking about Minnesota. Josh Patterson, great show, fellas. Thanks, Josh. Appreciate you, man. Josh does some damn fun. Josh, if you don't know, my Snapchat account, they sniped me out. Either a bunch of girls at the dental offices think I got a saboteur, and they reported me for a gun pic because I posted thousands of gun pictures on her over the years. I did one last night, and they locked me out of my account, and I'm probably getting suspended on there. So if I'm not responding to anybody's shit on Snapchat, whatever, I sent Snapchat of my appeal and said, if you guys are anti-First Amendment, go fuck yourself and go ahead and delete my account, whatever. Anyway, Josh does some goddamn good work on it. If you're friends with Josh, he's a guy's handy with the backhoe, putting in drainage systems and shit and big culverts. And not only is he a good shot with the firearm, he's a hell of a guy with the backhoe there. Anyway, we're talking about Minnesota, right? LF, a little earlier in the show.
Yep.
Red Bee, Minnesota. July 16th, Red Lake Dispatch received a 911 call from a homeowner reporting that a piece of shit had kicked out the front door in their residence. The caller advised that the suspect had shot immediately after making entry into the home. The suspect was shot immediately after into the home. So I wonder, kicked the door in, got shot. I wonder what happened to this guy. Officers arrived at the scene to find individuals inside the residence attempting life-saving measures on the wounded intruder. All right, they're better people than me. I would not do that. I'll tell you right now, if you kick my door in and you get shot, I'm
center mass.
Right. Yep. Probably twice, actually. Red Lake EMS also responded, but pronounced the piece of shit who kicked the door in dead at the scene. Authorities have not released the identity of the low-life piece of shit who kicked the door in looking for free shit. Happy ending. People who lived in the house, nothing happened to them. The piece of shit who kicked the door in, they did society a favor, and I don't know, I doubt he got his angel wings, but he's somewhere.
Sometimes it goes like that, man. And Red Lake Falls is, again, it's in Minnesota, but it's a beautiful area. I love that area. And that's something else you got to remember. Every time they try to take your firearms away from you, they're trying to make you a victim for pieces of shit like that guy.
Yeah.
So,
and he was a piece of shit. You kick anybody's door and you're a piece of shit. Well, he might have been on drugs, or he just wanted the TV. Fuck off. Don't kick the door in.
I can imagine somebody kicking the door in and Eli is standing there. Yeah, I can't even think about it.
When you got your family, your wife, and you got a couple good comments here. I like that. Josh says he just fakes it. Nah, Josh, you know what you're doing there, man. You did some good work. Doug says that door was locked for your safety. Yep. Brian Warner says twice. Shit, my 870 holds 8 because I said I'd put twice.
Yeah, my front door mat says, if you're coming here to rob me, make your peace with Jesus because I'm sending him to you soon. That's what it says. And
perfect.
I'm telling you.
Like,
and
remember that Charles
spotlight on it too. So
remember that Charles Bronson movie when he went out and did whatever they raped his family, and he caught up to one of them there, and he had the cross necklace on. He goes, "You like Jesus, huh?" Yeah, I do. And he goes, "Well, you're gonna meet him."
Yep. Tell him I said, "Hey, and you're done.
Yeah, Charles Bronson's a badass. Love it. All right, LF. 1 minute left. Tell you what, I'm be on Friday. Clay's not on Mitchell in the morning. I'm going to be on with Todd, KFYR 550. If you're in Bismarck, 99.7 FM. Or if you're down in Florida or California, wherever you're at, iHeartRadio, be on 8:15 a.m. Central Time. Got a lot of good stuff. Flavor Flav. Leon, you know Flav, don't you? Flav is running his mouth about taking people's guns away. We're going to talk about Flav a little bit. Come on, Flav.
Well, he's an idiot. So, I mean, Flav, has this dude been relevant in, 30 years?
Well, he was porking Stallone's ex-wife there on VH1 for a while.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyways, we're going to do that next week. I believe Clay will be back. I won't be here next week. Hell, Leon, you might be back on with Clayton next week. I'll be coming back from Minnesota on vacation. Going to be a great time. One Shot Cap, great show, guys. Thank you, One Shot Cap. Appreciate you. Brian, good time. Good freaking appreciate you listening, MBE out there. Amen, LF, Dougie says. So,
Doug's the man. I mean, I cannot say. I'm putting together a special thank you package for Doug. So, yeah.
Man, if it's anything like the one you gave me for my birthday, Doug, you're in for it, man. I love it.
I'm trying to get my money up. I've been working double hours just to, no.
I was going to be like, shit. All right. Well, you get your show going on here, man, whatever you want to call it. And, hey.
Yeah, it will be 2A701. That's what it's going to be. And I'm getting.
When do you think that's going to become a regular thing?
Well,
like you said, you're going to be my regular Saturday night.
Yeah. I think I might be able to crank out some content, though, especially when my workload slows down a little bit. I am getting a bunch of promo tools together right now, and everybody that's a listener and a viewer of yours, all of you guys in the comment section, you're all going to get swag. So, yeah, keep your eye out. Keep your ear to the ground for that.
Awesome.
That's coming here real soon.
Love it. Love it. All right, Leon. Like I said, you might be on with Clay next week, or I don't know if he's going solo or if, never know.
Oh, yeah. I'll check my schedule, and if I can do it, man, I'm in. I'm all in.
I appreciate you coming on with me, man. Freaking awesome show. I had a freaking great time. No doubt in my mind we could go 2 more hours tonight because, shit, we got through only half of our list, really. So
I've only had 2 beers. We could definitely do more. Hey, and see, Doug, stop. I do absolutely have to do it.
All right, man.
I mean, he's a good dude, and
big time.
Screw Midas, screw Jiffy Lube, and all those big box idiots.
Yeah.
Probably liberal, fancy pants, soy boys. Anyway, go see Doug.
Like the ad says, Leon, you never know. You might be a good shop, but you might be supporting people that don't believe in your rights. I guarantee you, if you're a MAGA, if you're a Republican, if you're a right-winger, if you're a Second Amendment guy, Lauer Auto Repair, South Washington Street, that's your place to go, man. You don't have to worry about 18 wheels on 6-shooter tonight, guys. I'll have to go back and listen to the beginning. Absolutely, buddy. Appreciate you coming in late, but trust me, when you go back and listen to the beginning of the show, you're not going to be disappointed. Yep. Oh, God, you're like freaking puffing your chest out. It wasn't. If you don't think it was that good, you're going to have fun at least, right, Leon? It was goddamn fun. The whole show was fun, man. I loved it.
That's why I like doing them. They're like when I cannot watch and I have to put it in my ear. That's what I got these bad boys for. They don't fall off. I'm up and down ladders. I'm in server rooms. I can just plug them in and listen.
I'd like to plug in myself on some things, but
Jamie, come on.
What, man? Talk about my lightning cord on the bottom of my iPhone. The battery's dead.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my
bad. Plug that magazine in the bottom of the AR for my Fodical. All right, everybody. Leon, hang tight. I'll talk to you a little bit after the show. Appreciate y'all listening in tonight. Awesome show. You guys are awesome. Leon, appreciate you coming on, filling in for Clayton. You more than filled the boots, man. That's for goddamn sure about that. So, again, Friday, 8:15 a.m., I'll be on with Todd Mitchell, 5:50 a.m. I'll see you guys in a couple weeks. Have yourself a good one. Get out there, shoot some guns, eat some meat, and drink yourself some beers.